Yeah, it sounds like a nice little vacation for the Obamas.
Absolutely.
I'll take it. For our fathers this weekend, things clearing out for them?
They are. We'll have to make it through today, though. Today is going to be plagued with heat, humidity, and a chance for some thunderstorms. And I want to break it down for you hour by hour. First of all, temperatures may not look terribly impressive. Yeah, they're holding in the mid-70s this morning, and we will be in the 90s by this afternoon. But when you add in the humidity, that's what's going to make the mid-70s feel like the more mid-80s. It makes mid-80s feel more like the mid-90s, so on and so forth, to where when we top out in the 90s today, it makes it feel more like the low 100s. Weather aware issued for today primarily because of the heat advisory. All of that heat, though, will generate some afternoon storms. It will feel more like 101 to 105, and some places feeling more like 107. And I expect us to continue to feel the heat at least for one more day. But the weekend is going to be clearing out. There will be some isolated afternoon storms, and again, that's why we're issuing the weather aware today, to bring your attention to the disruptive weather more than anything. It could be inconvenient for some, especially some of those afternoon storms, but this heat is going to be oppressive. Even myself tried to take the kids outside for just a few minutes yesterday, and it was just far too steamy to spend much time outside. This is dangerous heat. Here's where the heat advisories have just been issued within about the last half hour or so. Anywhere from Hamilton all the way down to Birmingham, including Birmingham and Jefferson and Shelby counties. But let me point this out. There is nothing magical about county lines. Just because the heat advisory may end in Jefferson County and may not include St. Clair County, that doesn't mean St. Clair County is going to be any cooler. So keep in mind that our eastern communities, it's just because that criteria isn't met, which is the feels like factor of 105. It may feel more like 103. It is still going to be a dangerously hot afternoon. Temperatures right now sitting at 72. Those dew points are in the upper 60s, so it's going to be a steamy start to the day. Mid-70s in our western communities. Look at 76 in Hamilton at this early morning hour. Some upper 60s in East Alabama, Pell City, Talladega, both sitting at 68 with 69 in Anniston. Today's highs will be topping out in the low to mid-90s, but I expect again with that humidity feeling almost 10 to 15 degrees hotter at times, and we could also see a chance of some afternoon showers. Let me show you where we could see the rain. Here's something interesting. It may be a little earlier than yesterday, 11 a.m. It looks like a complex of showers and storms will be rolling through West Alabama, crossing over 65 at around noon, from noon to 1 p.m., pushing through East Alabama, then finally exiting stage right sometime about 3-4 o'clock this afternoon. So keep in mind that this is going to be, again, some scattered showers and storms. Coverage not overly impressive. However, some of these storms could pack a punch. That doesn't mean just because they're not severe, we couldn't see power outages or any down power lines or trees. So just keep an eye to the sky. If you hear those rumbles of thunder, take proper precaution. Good news, quieting down, sun shines back just in time for this Father's Day weekend. And that's a look at your Storm Track 7-day forecast.